Hey there, let's talk about the linear landmarks that we see on a pelvic radiograph. But first, let's review some basic anatomy of the innominate bone. The innominate or pelvic bone is composed of three different bones that fuse in childhood. The iliac bone, the pubic bone, which is the anterior aspect of the obturator ring, and the ischium, which is the posterior aspect of the obturator ring. When they fuse together, they form the acetabular fossa. So let's talk about the linear landmarks of the pelvic radiograph. The first line we're going to talk about is the iliopectineal line that goes from the sciatic notch to the symphysis pubis. It extends from the iliac bone to the pubis, which is the anterior aspect of the obturator ring. And for that reason, when it's disrupted, it suggests an anterior acetabular column fracture. The second line we're going to talk about is the ilioeschial line that goes from the sciatic notch, about the medial aspect of the acetabulum, and into the ischium. The ischium is the posterior aspect of the obturator ring, so when this line is disrupted, it suggests that there is a posterior acetabular column fracture. The next line we're going to talk about is the teardrop line, which is medial to the ilioeschial line and forms the acetabular floor. When it disrupted, it suggests that there is an occult fracture of the acetabulum or pelvis. The next linear landmark is the acetabular roof and is an anatomical landmark. It's self-explanatory. When it's disrupted, it suggests that there is an acetabular roof fracture. The last two lines are anatomical landmarks for the acetabular walls. The medial of the two lines corresponds to the anterior acetabular wall, and the lateral of the two lines corresponds to the posterior acetabular wall. And when they are disrupted, they suggest acetabular wall fracture component. Now you know. Thank you.